Now, we're a big team here. We've got a couple of guys, as we talked about, over in London, just going over to France and, walking hand in hand and with their wives and, over there, just having a good time.
Who?
Lone Wolf and JB and Billy and, Steve Silvani, horse and cart at New York. What's going on with these blokes? Talk about changing society, Duck. They used to put their head over the pillow, those blokes, but they have lost it. But, Swatty, you've done the team thing during the week. And Nathan Brown, unbelievable effort, because the email went out early in the week. Warrior said no, he's too busy. He was all, and fair enough. You had a great week. Tom Liberatore and Dan Swan will talk about that later on. Duck was extremely busy. I was extremely busy as well. And Wayne Schwatta and Brownie, we're going to critique this interview with dual premiership captain John Worsfold and premiership coach. I've heard it's one of the most hard-hitting 15-minute segments with John Worsfold we've ever heard. So let's have a listen. Pretty good. I think the fact that...
I actually dozed off.
Well, it's pretty hard to rate then, Duck, on that one. He seems very relaxed, Worsfold, though, doesn't he, at the moment, Damo?
Just back on Brownie, I thought he asked the right question about the off-field behaviour, given he was coach of a club that had the greatest drug culture going around, and he made some interesting observations about teammates looking after their own. And I probably hate to say this, Shorter, because I'm your biggest fan, but I reckon Brownie probably got the points over you in that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to disagree with that.
He
did. In Damo's defence, he sent me through a question during the week via text and said, ask him about the 92 reunion, because Mick and Woosha don't have the best of relationships. It just ended terribly, and I thought about it, but he's one man that probably frightens me a touch, Damo, so I'll let it alone.
Mick or John?
No, I got Mick.
It was a bit like Simon Davis, good all-rounder for Victoria, bowling to Chris Tavray. There was just not a lot of life in the bowling, the pitch, the batting.
But you should know, when you're the host, it's about your colleagues. You make your other colleagues around you look better, and I was just doing my job.
You were doing your job.
Just positioning Brownie to deliver nicely, and you should know better.
No.
You had a crack down at Simmons Stadium the other week and completely cocked it up.
Oh, well, I know that. And,
You
and
did, actually.
I admit it, though. That's the best part about it, though, Damo. I'm happy to say what you should say now to the listeners. That was probably one of the worst line of questioning, especially the fact that I emailed you 10 really hard-hitting questions for Worsfold.
Give us the first one you gave us. What was the first one on the top?
Oh, well, aesthetically how he looked.
Yeah, snigger, ask him about the colour he's putting in his hair.
No, I didn't.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
But anyway, I've got the evidence.
No, I didn't do that at all. But Matt, what price me putting Warrior in a headlock before 9 o'clock tonight?
Not sure, Spud, but I've seen a few of your challenges, and I'm not sure the headlocks you'll go. Maybe sort of more table tennis is the most recent one I thought.
Whack.
Pull up, Matt.
Good on you, Matty. We appreciate you joining us. Have a great weekend.
You two guys said.
Matt Thompson there, just giving Spud Regis a nice little clip on the way out the door. Betfair.com. We know Spud. We can tell by looking at it. Join today at Betfair.com. It's where better betters bet. And don't forget, gamble responsibly. I can't believe he's clipped you, Spud.
He didn't respect you there, didn't he?
What does he look like, Matt Thompson?
He looks like Damo.
Bring him into the box. Bring him into the box tomorrow.
Really treated you badly there.
We'll get him in. Well, Damo, there's a couple of Twitters that probably not enamoured with you at the moment.
I reckon you're $1.10 to do what you asked Matty Thompson about.
What's that?
I reckon you're $1.10.
Well, I need to give myself a bit of confidence. I think Ed Maguire's in trouble. Spud's quiz was so good that he should be the new host of the Once a Millionaire. Damo.
What program?
Spud sabotaged by 43. 43 needs to be brought back into line, and I won't say throw him through that. You can't throw him through that, mate.
At Triple M Footy, we'll be back on air tomorrow to cover the big one, Spud. I think you're back there, Doug, and Damo. And that is the St Kilda Melbourne game. We're going
it's at the MCG. But it's a St Kilda home game.
Yeah, but Carlton take on Brisbane Saturday night as well, Spud. Which
I know, but it's just, I had to remind myself of that because someone said, it's a Saints home game. I was just going to drive down.
Don't do that because one of the other number one callers made that fatal mistake the other week, went to Etihad and we're at Geelong.
Yeah, he's got a bit of dementia, poor old man. I think it's going to be a draw tonight.
A draw?
Yeah. I can't pick the winner. I can't. Can you honestly say that one team's going to beat... No, can you honestly say, hand on heart, that one team's going to beat another one tonight?
West Coast.
You're making it up.
Now, okay. Imagine if we put a blanket like Damien's rule on all of us, we wouldn't be able to go and have a couple of Carlton drafts now.
We can walk down responsibly, I might add, a couple of CUBs down. We might just head down to the little...
Good idea.
Emerald down the road.
We'll sort that out down there, Damo.
Damo, you can go to another pub down at Broad Meadows way, mate. You and all your mates, all your little noodle mates.
So you're hoping you're tipping a draw.
The nerds.
I'm tipping West Coast by 1 point.
What time are we getting home, Doug?
Mate,
Sunday.
very, like we said, responsible.
Yeah. Damo, good work. Brownie, Duck,
Wednesday.
Spud.
Well done, Schwatta.
And well done, boys.